I really enjoy that Pokemon collection. That makes me happy. Okay, I'm ready. Oh my god, I should get my phone out of the way. Sorry.
At this point, we'll just have anything here. It's fine.
Oh god. God, it's such a mess.
Oh, this one of them days.
It is, but do you know what? It's fun. So let's do it.
Exactly.
Both look great.
Greetings and welcome to Hot House Drag. May we please remind you that this episode could contain strong language and adult themes. So, if that's going to be an issue for you, may we kindly suggest that you off immediately. And now, please welcome your host, the UK's nuclear bombshell of drag and Hot House CEO, Kenz Blackheart.
Hello and welcome to the HotCast, the official Hot House Drag podcast. I'm your host, Kenz Blackheart, and joining me on my sofa today, she was one of the cast members at our very first Hot House show, and since then she has gone on to become a true...
The post has just arrived.
The post has just arrived. Thank you, Amazon. Not sponsored. It's fine, I'll keep it in. Since then, she has gone on to do so many incredible things, including star on the West End and dance for one of the biggest names in UK music. Please welcome the one and only Dosa Cat.
Hello.
How are you, my dear? You all
Fine,
good?
thank you. Yes, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. It's been a mad rush trying to get into drag today. We're still in a heat wave at time of recording.
Yes, we are. Very much so.
And drag and heat waves don't mix. But
No, they don't.
No.
But you look great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I made an effort. I tried.
I like it.
And you look very good as well. Very
Thank you.
very Kardashian.
Yeah, I'm just going for this like kind of bronze Skims kind of thing. Also,
Yes.
I just really wanted to be comfortable. I'm not going to lie to you. I love comfort. And I think there's something additionally... Can you swear on here?
Yeah, go.
There's something additionally quite about being in like a fitted tracksuit or just like a little thing. So yeah, why not?
Exactly.
Amen.
Why the hell not? But yeah, apart from obviously going for comfort, you all good? If life's been okay recent?
It has, yes. It's been very busy, very manic, but I enjoy that. I'm currently touring in a show in a South Asian production of Cinderella.
Work.
So, called Surinderella. And it's basically a panto in the heat wave of summer. We're like a Diwali pantomime, I like to call us. So, like, we're very much like we finish just in and around Diwali. So it's quite nice. It's a good time. Other than that, yeah, I'm good. I'm great. I'm here. Are you well?
I'm well.
Good.
I'm awake. Let's Some days that's what it feels like.
It's good to be awake.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
As we always say to my boyfriend, you can sleep when you're dead. Like life's for, living and experiencing. And
But I do really like sleep, huh?
that as well.
I love to sleep.
That as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what really helps me sleep? Muscle relaxants.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you ever need an amitriptyline, you let me know.
Amitriptyline. I think I've worked with her once.
Yeah, she doesn't
Yeah.
get booked anymore. She's really controversial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, not heard of that one. Right, I'll have to hit you up about that.
Yeah. I've got some in my bag. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah,
carry
no,
on.
that's fine. If anyone wonders what helps me get to sleep, I usually put on Trixie and Katya's show, and at this point, it's like my comfort show.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I just put that on. I'm gone in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, mine's
so-
The Office.
Yeah.
Mine's The Office.
I love how everyone has their like comfort shows that helps them sleep.
That and Bob's Burgers. Have you ever seen Bob's Burgers?
I love Bob's
Me
Burgers.
too. I don't know a lot of people that have seen it.
I really do love it. What did you think of the movie?
I liked it.
I liked it as well, yeah.
I liked it. I think Bob's Burgers is single-handedly one of the best things I've ever seen in my life. I go back to it all the time.
Yeah. It's I love as well, there's just like this flourish of like adult cartoons.
Yes.
But then I would say like Bob's Burgers is in that realm, but it's not even like crude or anything. It's just humour that adults would understand.
Yeah, and it's actually hilarious.
Yeah.
A lot of the ones that you've seen, like, what is it, like Big Mouth and things like
Yes.
that, they've got a new one. Have you seen the new one that they've got called, what is it? It's about mating. It's about animals in the wild that look for mates.
Yeah, I know which one you mean.
I've been watching it, but it's good. But sometimes it's too crude just for crude's sake.
Yes.
And I don't appreciate that. It has to have something to go with it. Like Ricky Gervais's new one called Alley Cats. It's not very good. And I loved Ricky Gervais in the original Office.
Yeah.
But after that, I was a bit like, oh, and I always give it a go, but it's because Stephen Merchant's not there. My brother and I were having this conversation at length. But yeah, I won't get into it. But
that's fine. Bring it to the podcast.
I
don't
love
mind.
adult animation. Full
Yes.
stop. There we go.
There we go. Perfect. And that's Dosa's happy ending done for the episode.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
Yes, thank you so much for
My
watching.
Instagram handle will be here.
Yes. No, let's talk about you a little bit more.
Okay, come on
'cause
then.
You are the moment of the episode.
Okay, go on then. What would you like to know?
Well, where did it all begin for you? How did you get into this crazy world that we call drag?
I originally was asked by one of my friends to be in her show for The Bitten Peach, which is a queer pan-Asian collective based in London, but they have sort of pockets everywhere all over the UK and the world. And I was asked to get into a form of drag. I'm not going to say it was drag. It was a form of drag. In which I wore this horrible orange tinsel wig, and there was a time that I was like, I'm going to put yellow eyeshadow on, and not realize that I needed something underneath the eyeshadow to actually make it look yellow, as opposed to just looking like I had, I don't know, jaundice.
Yes.
But and we did that, and that was it, and that was kind of the birth. That was like kind of the first openly drag thing that I did in a queer environment. And that was a while ago now, and then it kind of progressed further from there, and then they could see that I did like sort of classical Indian dance, and it was like heritage pieces that I was doing everywhere. And then it kind of birthed from there. Then I was able to do the rendezvous, a midnight rendezvous it was called, where I met incredible people like me, the drag queen, and
Icon.
Ruby Wednesday, and I was working with all of those people, and we were working in Soho at the time. And Athena Beauvoir, Ruby St. James. It was incredible. And it was Evelyn Incarnate and Athena Beauvoir that were basically curating it.
Yeah.
And I was brought on as a door girl, but then I was doing a performance as well. And then from there on, I got into Freedom Bar, and that was it. Me had a show that she used to have called Fruity Cabaret. And I did that. Performed in Freedom, was noticed by some of the girls and the Heavenly Bodies girls, and from there on I performed with them, and then I was in every single brunch that I could be in, and that was that, and that was kind of the birth of. But I actually was performing under the name Raheem for years. Well, not years, but a while. And then it wasn't until I was in a rehearsal with Bolly Illusion and Mahatma Candy, and that was kind of the uprise of when Doja Cat was around. And they basically were saying to me, "Oh, you know, you're very similar to Doja Cat," and I was like, "Yeah, but like the South Asian." And Mahatma and I sort of both went, "Oh, you know, like Dosa Cat," and then we looked at each other and stopped and said, "That's it."
Yeah.
And there you have it. So then that's when she was born, and then that's when the persona finally had the name that she deserved, and now here I am. What is it, like 5 to 6 years later?
Yeah. Yeah, must be 5 years. You did our first Hot House show, and we just celebrated 5 years.
Yeah,
of
so
Hot
5
House,
years later.
And now look at you.
And now look at me in a tracksuit on a sofa.
I'd be fully doing the same if I had a tracksuit available. So
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry.
you
I only
worry.
bought it today. I will be returning it later on.
Returning it back to Skims.
Yeah.
I would like my money back, Kim.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, you know, direct line to her.
Yeah.
And was you doing sort of much in terms of performing, you know, before you got
Prior.
in with Bitten Peach?
Yeah, I was. I mean, I studied English literature and drama, so I was like performing there, and I did a master's and trained with sort of physical theatre companies and drama companies, and did a lot of my form of drag in that as well. But yeah, no, I've been performing for years. Like my mother and father put me in classes, I think, when I was about 5.
Wow.
So I was a stagecoach kid. I don't even know if that exists anymore, does it? Stagecoach? That makes me feel very old. I think it might.
I don't
If
know.
it does, leave a comment below.
Yeah,
but,
it might just be influencer groups now. I mean, I
yeah,
don't know.
one of those
age.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I did that, and then so I was always performing, and I did like a few pantomimes as a kid and stuff like that, but never to the extent of like full face and wigs and things like that. That wasn't until very much later on. That I even got the panto bite. Was doing Aladdin at the Vaults in Waterloo that Shay had written.
Wow.
And I did basically Aladdin's mum at the time. And that was my first sort of feel for pantomime, which was exciting. But yeah.
And now you're back into it, really.
And now I'm in it again, yeah. As a sister, but not an ugly sister. The other one's ugly. I'm the pretty one.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's always a pretty one and an ugly one. So
In sisters.
yeah.
Yeah. Who would you say your ugly sister is?
Probably Estella Safella.
Yeah.
She'll love me for saying that.
Emphasis on fella.
Yes. Hi, Stella.
Yes.
She knows I love her, but I also mercilessly take the piss out of her.
As you should.
Exactly. Who would you say your ugliest sister is?
Oh,
I mean, the scene that you come from, is there anyone that's ugly, really?
yeah, no, there is. Wait, are we talking about just looks or personality? Oh, controversy.
Ooh.
No, I do have ugly people around me. And that's all I'm going to say.
I will appreciate
There
that,
are
yes.
some ugly girls. No, ugly is a harsh word, isn't
is.
it? Just others that maybe aren't appreciated as much
Yes.
for reasons unbeknownst to them, but obvious to everyone else. Let's say that.
Perfect. I love that. And, speaking about acting, you've done quite a few stints on West End stages. I can remember that we came to see you in, what was it, Death Drop, the musical?
Yeah, I was not in Death Drop the musical.
I swear you was.
I wasn't.
We came to see you
There was something that we saw you in.
definitely in the West End,
Yeah.
Was it the season 3 tour? That's the only thing I've ever done in drag on the West End. I didn't do any of the what was his name? Tuck Shop.
Yes.
I didn't do any Tuck Shop on the West End.
I swear we've been to
I did
see you.
shows with them.
Yeah.
Like at the Garrick.
We see you at DragCon afterwards, and we said to you, we've been to see you.
Was it at the Garrick?
Yes. I think.
Oh,
And
that
you
was
said,
when
"Why
we
didn't
took
you tell
over.
me?
Yeah, that was when we took over.
We would have come and.
Yeah, so we did. We were at the Garrick as Bit and Peach, and we did a whole show.
Right.
So that was what we did, and that was at the Garrick. Yeah, and I remember seeing. Yeah. So that's what we did then. But I didn't do Death Drop. I should have. But let's not get involved in all of that. No. But I have done the West End, so it's fine. So you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Well, what else have you done on the West End then, if not Death Drop the musical?
No, I think we just did like a bunch of those. I've done like a bunch of concerts. I did the West End when I was really, really young. But I think as I got older into my career, I realized, and I think everyone kind of realized as well, that dance was like my main thing. So I was always getting sort of jobs as a dancer as opposed to musical theatre. I mean, not that I don't love musical theatre, but I think dance for me was just something that was a bit more me. So then I was just kind of like a dancer in a lot of shows. So that was fun. And then obviously touring the world as a dancer was incredible. Yeah.
Well, I mean, let's talk about touring as
that.
well, because for those that don't know, Dosa was a gaggle of performers that got to dance for/with the iconic Becky Hill.
Absolutely, yeah, Rebecca Hill.
How was that experience?
It was incredible. It was life-changing, to be honest. We were with her for like, 3 years?
Yeah.
2-3 years, and it was incredible. I saw the world. I did Glastonbury. I celebrated my 30th birthday in the Spanish version of Glastonbury, and I had like 12,500 people singing happy birthday to me. Like, it was crazy. And I mean, it was a trying time, absolutely, because there were moments of it that I was basically just like on a stage, then in a hotel room, then on a flight, then on a stage, a hotel room, flight. It was very much like bus, club, another club sort of thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, you kind of have like almost moments of, wait, what's going on and who am I? And you kind of lose touch with reality quite quickly. And I did have those moments, but I think that it was possibly hands down one of the best experiences of my whole life. And I owe that woman everything.
Yeah.
I really do. I have the utmost respect for her.
No, we got to see her a couple of years ago at Wembley, and it was an incredible show. Like, she really does
doing Wembley,
bring a spectacle. So
we did Jingle Bell Ball, we did Summertime Ball, we did all the major festivals. It was crazy.
Yeah, absolutely insane.
I watched it on YouTube the other day. It's hilarious.
Just look back on old memories.
Yeah, I was I wonder what this was like. You know, sometimes because she's everywhere, isn't she? Her music is everywhere.
Yeah.
And like you hear her at the gym, on an advert, on this, that, and the other, and blah, 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 blah. And you just kind of go, wow, like, I remember when we did that, and like the choreography sort of like comes back, and then you sort of go, okay, time to like go and watch it. And
like,
sometimes I do.
Sort of like a
it's just
sleeper agent.
funny.
You hear the song and then all of a sudden you're just like, I remember that. Yeah,
exactly. So it's very much like, oh God, like actually I want to go look back on this, and I think it's really entertaining. And sometimes it's iconic to watch you at Glastonbury. Do you know what I mean? Like, sorry about it, but I was there and I did it and it was incredible. And I remember watching it and going, oh, that's when my whole costume got completely tangled up in my microphone and I had to run backstage and get it fixed and then come back again. So like, yeah, it was just iconic.
Yeah.
And you should celebrate those moments.
100%. Even if you do, because as creatives, we all look back on our past selves and cringe a little bit. But even so, you still need to take the time to look back at those past selves and appreciate that they were the ones that got you to where you are today.
Absolutely. If it wasn't for her, like, I don't think I would have been able to understand really like the whole scene within that, the tour life, the idea of being away, like that sort of thing. She helped me build character. I completely changed after the first round when we did it. And I think I changed for the better, really. And I feel so much stronger, so much more myself. I feel so much more aware. I got to practice my makeup skills. I got to practice different hair. I got, you know, I was just had so many opportunities and so many experiences that have built me into this person today. So yeah, for sure. She's incredible.
Yeah. How did that sort of opportunity even come around for you?
Margot Marshall was the choreographer.
Yeah.
And she already had Frida Slaves and I believe Chio as well. And then I got a message from her asking if I could join on a performance. And I said, absolutely. So I believe that's how it was. God, no one's asked me that in years. So that's how it was. And I remember going, and I was in a show at the time at the Woolwich, oh my God, what was it called? The Woolwich Arts. It's a Shotgun Carousel. Lily was in it, Lily Snatch Dragon, Mark Anthony, myself, Molly Beth Morosa, Len Blanco, and we had loads of guest people in it as well. And Simone was in it as well. It was incredible. And it was at the Woolwich, Woolwich Works. That's what it was, Woolwich Works.
Yes,
and, yeah. And we did like a Christmas thing, and then around COVID, everyone got COVID. It was really awkward. Anyway, Cleopatra was in it as well. And
icon.
Yeah, she's so annoying, but so incredible. And I'm absolutely obsessed with her. And so I got the message then. So I was rehearsing. I was doing the shows in the evening and rehearsing for that during the day. And I remember going to a studio in which, this may really show my age, but The Streets had an album called A Grand Don't Come for Free. And that is single-handedly, and I will die on this hill, one of the best albums to have ever been like written, recorded, laid out. And I remember seeing that there and I was like, oh my God, we're doing this in the same place as Streets did this album. We went there to rehearse and we were given Greg's, I'm so sorry to say this, Greg's, but it was horrible. And I remember getting these platters of Greg's and everything was so dry. And Becky came in and went, here's some food, everyone. And I was like, oh, wow. And like spitting like out this horrible pastry. And we did the routine in front of her and she loved it. And then she said, oh, I need these guys to be with me more than just the 2 shows that we were asked to do, 2 or 3 shows. as soon as that would happen, we did it. We rehearsed with the singers. We did like the whole thing. Bang, we were on the tour. And then it went on to the next one as well. So yeah, that's how it started. And then we got asked to come back. And then shortly towards the end of our journey with her, I then became dance captain, as did Frida, and Noelia had joined us. And that was incredible. So it was really nice to be kind of the dance captain. Well, actually, to be honest, I was nominated dance captain in the very beginning to look after the drag troupe.
Yes.
And then helping Becky wherever I could when, say, Margot may not have been there. But I owe Margot so much for having me on that, because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have been there. So
Yeah,
big shout out.
Margot as well. True, like, so many icons.
Yeah, I've worked with some
around.
incredible people, to be fair. Like, they're all such inspirational. And it really, Frida and Relisa then became my absolute family.
Yeah.
And I could not have survived that tour without the two of them by my side. And then I inevitably then joined their house. So now we are the House of Emancipation, or known as HO.
Yeah.
Frida Slaves, Relisa Slaves, and Dosa Cat. I was going to be Savinda Slaves. That would have been really good. Savinda Slaves. But
Oh, there's time.
No. Dosa had been very much cemented in the drag world.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. So yeah.
Yeah. Sort of when you know, now that you sort of can look back on your career a little bit now, is there, I don't know, a particular person where you sort of, in particular, where you sort of go, wow, I can't believe I actually worked with them?
Yeah, I mean, Becky was incredible. Doing Strictly was incredible. I did Strictly twice. Working with the BBC in that respect. What else? My God. Oh, Netflix. When I did the Bollywood film on Netflix and portrayed Bollywood's very first openly queer character who was also a drag queen who had a dance number and did everything. Like, the fact that I can say that I've done that is amazing.
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah, I mean, I think working with them, doing that, having the opportunity, I mean, Marwan Rizwan and working with them, Russell Tovey on Juice was insane. And to have been there and to have had like a trailer and doing dramas and stuff. Yeah.
I just love Marwan Rizwan, to be honest.
Yeah, so do I, to be fair. And then he lost all that weight and dyed his hair blonde and then got like a yoga body. And we were all like, what?
What happened here?
Yeah, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. And so what was your, you know, even before all of this, what was your upbringing like for you? Because obviously,
Wow.
would have had a slightly different upbringing than myself, let's say.
Yeah.
But obviously, was you sort of born and raised in London, or?
Yeah, essentially I was. And then my family are now in Dorset, and we were in Dorset for a number of years. Growing up, I mean, my mother has always been my biggest cheerleader, as I know you know. And like, she's been incredible. My father was incredible growing up. My whole family were very, very supportive. Their only concern was, we just want you to be strong enough.
Yes.
Because we were going to go through a lot of adversities, coming from a mixed heritage family, going into places that, you know, maybe South Asians weren't seen particularly, you know, growing up in London, then in a village, then so on and so forth. Like, but my upbringing, I feel incredibly blessed and incredibly supported by my family on both sides. And like, they would do everything for me, and to have been supported by them was amazing. I mean, I wouldn't have been in the arts if it wasn't for my mother, and for everyone noticing that. I remember doing a performance for a South Asian dance organization called Academy, and I was in full like regalia of like a courtesan, and that was the first time that was when I had no beard and I had a padded bra on and I had the whole female outfit on, and I was performing a very, very iconic number from Bollywood Silver Screen. And I performed that and I showed my Asian grandparents. And I remember my grandmother saying, and I quote, she said, God, you look like a woman. And I said, that's good, isn't it? She went, yeah. She goes, to be honest, I would never have let you have done this had you been untalented or ugly.
And that is the correct attitude to have.
And so now whenever somebody tries to come for me, I go, well, my Punjabi grandmother said that I'm one of the most beautiful women and most talented women that's ever walked this earth. So I can take that and be very, very happy with it.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, that was kind of like what I was doing kind of prior, really. Was that the question?
Yeah, it's all good.
I can't remember what the question was.
That's fine.
But that's what it was. That's my answer.
Speaking of adversity, if you're happy to talk about it.
Yeah, you asked me how I was brought up. That's how it was.
How it all was.
It was very nice. Thank you.
Yes.
Sorry.
That's all right.
I was like, I just remembered the question.
That's fine.
Yeah, go on.
We never have much of a train of thought on this show. It's more of a replacement bus service of random...
Or I suppose now that I'm here, Uber.
Yes, there we go. You said it, not me.
Yeah. Deliveroo.
Yeah, there we go. Has there sort of been much that you have had to face in terms of whether it be personal life, drag career, simply just for who you are, in a way?
I think that a lot of my femininity growing up was quite repressed. My family didn't really care.
Yeah.
I think I had to adapt and adhere to a lot of societal norms within that culture quite quickly as a child. And I remember, I would go everywhere with my grandmother. Oh my God, I was in every single women's function. I was always bang smack in the middle of the songs and the dance and everything. And that's what I loved to do. It wasn't until I reached a certain age that I was sitting with my grandmother at a table at an event and it was all women, but we never really realized.
Yeah.
And we got to the event and I sat down, and then only a few moments later did a lady come over to my grandmother and say, sorry, some of the women have expressed a little bit of a concern that your grandson is here. And she went, but he's my grandson. Like, I don't understand, but it's Raheem. I don't really understand. And like, why is it such a massive concern that he's here? And then she really didn't understand, and nor did I really. So then I ended up going to go and sit with the men, and it was the most horrible experience. Yeah. If anything, I shouldn't be sitting with the men. They're a lot safer if I'm not there. Not that I'm some sort of perverse
even
person.
So, like, no one should have to sit with men.
I'm extremely flirtatious. That's my problem. And did I flirt? I absolutely did. But it was just really strange, to be honest. And I think it was at that point that I was like, why am I now being gendered almost? Like, to us, it was never a thing. My family was like, no, we don't look at people's gender or their color or anything like that. It was like, if you're a good person, you're a good person. It doesn't matter who you are and what you look like. If you're a good person, you're a good person. And that's on period.
Exactly.
And if you're not, then you're not. So that was our big thing. It was like, no, our children will be good children. So I think like when it came to like going to those events and stuff, that was an adversity that I had faced for the first time and gone, hang on a second, why can't I be in the spheres that I'm the most comfortable in? What about my comfort levels? So that was an issue. I think then getting into drag, in the classical Indian dance world as well, actually, I faced a lot of adversities because I was very outspoken in what I wanted to understand about classical Indian dance. Yeah. And I remember sort of saying, well, why can't I do what she's doing? And why is it that just because I'm a man that I have to put a shawl on? I want to put flowers in my hair. I want to have a forlorn lover. I want to be by the waterside and sing to him. Yeah. But no, I have to be the one that throws the stone.
Exactly.
And it's a bit weird, and I don't like throwing. It's very manly. Yes. But now I can because I've been going to the gym.
There we go.
But yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's weird. And then going into drag and kind of emerging on the scene as this bearded queen of colour, it was never really seen in London. I mean, the only one that I knew of was Frida.
Yeah.
And please, I'm so sorry if I've misquoted anyone, but I don't recall anyone in London really doing what I was doing, looking the way that I was looking.
No.
So I think then seeing that and seeing people like Frida and Baby Lame and everyone like that, you know, the girls that, you know, had the beards and were doing it, I was insanely inspired by them, you know, and then kind of like found my own drag through that. And I think the adversity there was going into a scene like Soho, coming from cabarets that I'd done in East London, but like coming into that scene, doing the music that they were all listening to, which was fine, but looking the way that I did.
Yeah.
And being of color, I think is, I mean, hard anyway. But the thing is, it's weird though, because I never felt that I was of color.
Well, the thing is as well, it's...
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think there's a brilliant quote that, again, I know it's not the same life experience, but it's a shared sentiment that, as, you know, someone that's neurodiverse myself, and it's a shared, I don't know, I suppose, agreement that being a person of colour, being neurodivergent, being gay, whatever, isn't hard. It's other people that make it hard.
Yeah, everyone seems to have a problem.
Exactly.
With something.
Yes.
But like, which is fine, but then just keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
It's really not, it's really, if it's not for you, it's not for you. And there are a lot of things that aren't for me, but I don't go around telling people that it's not for me. I just choose not to engage.
What gives you, in your mind, the right that you can go out and police people's lives?
Yeah, exactly. And I think that was an interesting thing, like being bearded, being of color, being in environments where for a long time I was the token on a lot of the, you know, lineups and stuff, but it didn't bother me. I never really I don't really see myself. Maybe this is really ignorant to say. I mean, I know I'm of colour, but that was never a be-all and end-all to who I am.
No, exactly.
Like, my sexuality is not a defining feature of who I am. I'm so much more than just a gay person. I'm so much more than just a person of colour. Like, it's boring.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't really understand as to, like, why someone should be defined by that when we have so many more characteristics and personality traits that are, you know, I'm hilarious.
Amen.
Thank you. And I'm like really talented. And I'm like so much more than just that.
Yeah.
A diversity hire. If I am a diversity hire, I have no problem because you can always charge more. But like...
Get that coin.
Yeah. And if you want me to do a heritage act, that's great because then I can charge more.
Exactly.
But like, it doesn't make sense to me as to why that's the be all and end all.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't just be seen... Like, I don't see you as, like, a white queen. Do you know what I mean? I don't see you as whatever. Like, I just see you as a queen that does something, you know? You're a queen that, you know, you're a comedy queen or you're a dancing queen or this, that, and the other. Like, you should be seen for your style of performance, the way that you are, the person that you are, the queen that you are, or king, or whoever. You know, you should be seen as that first and foremost before anything else, in my opinion.
Amen to that. I mean, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's boring.
Yeah, it's just so weird how, as a society, it sort of feels like we're a lot more, I don't know, fluid and understanding of different people, etc. But also it's like, no, you still have to fit into a box.
Yeah.
It is so weird how, you know, everyone has to be sort of like categorized still and just let people be.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. So, you know, going on to more uplifting and positive things.
Yeah, it got really serious really quick, didn't it?
I know. Well, we like to cover all bases on this show.
Yeah, okay,
Hello.
now that we've done that, let's do something
Exactly.
else. Okay, go on.
Outside of, you know, the worlds of drag and dance, etc., what else are you interested in?
Oh, fun. I'm really big on horror films and thrillers.
Oh, okay.
I love cult classics. I love to watch films that I've seen about 15 times.
Yeah.
And more. I enjoy walking. I used to go on a lot of walking holidays, so I really enjoy long walks. I enjoy reading, museums. I enjoy trash TV. I enjoy video games. I enjoy eating a lot. I enjoy going out. I enjoy vegging out.
Yes.
That's something that I've learned to do quite recently, is just turning off and vegging out. I really enjoy doing that. I've enjoyed the gym quite a lot recently. I enjoy going to bad drag shows. I enjoy going to...
Is that why you've not been to a Hot House show in ages?
Because they're so good.
Thank you.
That I can't... but I enjoy going to, like... I love watching local drag.
Yeah.
And I've done that quite a bit. I like going to random things that I can find. I like going to a city in which there's a drag queen on the decks, or like she's a DJ apparently, and like there's like 4 people in there.
Yeah.
I love that. That's like one of my favorite things in the world. I love people watching.
Yes.
Because that's like a major thing.
Where's your favourite place to people watch? So I feel like everyone's got their certain... If I just want to people watch, I'll go to this specific
place,
restaurant, cafe, whatever, and just...
I don't know. I think the Tube's a good place.
Yeah.
Because there's so many people on a journey. Where and what is going on? I like... Yeah, I feel like that's the best place for me.
Yeah.
I don't really have like a restaurant or a spot. I like going around just like London and stuff. I like being in the car and just looking at people.
I mean, it's a good place for it. I mean,
Yeah.
are you sort of
I
one
like
of those
to watch.
Yeah, you sort of one of those people as well, speaking about like the train and that, because Papa B and I have spoken about it, like looking at planes at night, you sort of end up thinking to yourself, wonder where they're going. And...
Have you ever gone to a car park or the airport car park and gone right to the top to watch planes?
No, but
I have.
The best that we've done, and please tell us where you've done that, because that's something that we really want to do.
You should do it.
The closest that we've been to is at the XL.
Yeah.
Because that is literally right on the
City
side of the
Airport.
Thames
Yeah.
and City Airport.
Yeah.
And many a time we've come out of, an exhibition or something there. Or
DragCon.
Or DragCon.
RIP.
Well, not so much DragCon as of recent,
No,
but...
for DragCon.
Yeah, RIP, Illy.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can literally go right up to the end of XL, park on a bench and just watch planes pouring in.
Yeah.
And me being the autistic one, I'm there with my little flight radar app, so I know when they're coming in. And
That's so cute. I mean, I've done it at Heathrow, is where I've done it.
okay,
I think it's Terminal 4 or 2, one of them, where you can just go straight up and you go right to the top and you can just see all the planes going. And but I think that's really fun.
yeah.
And I find it really relaxing.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that strange? But I love that. I love long distance journeys as well. I was on a train recently from Bradford to Glasgow because I was performing there, and then Glasgow back to London the next day. But just looking out the window and like going over the viaducts and stuff like that, like it's the most beautiful thing in the world. I love a viewpoint.
And it sort of forces you to actually just like
Stop.
Yeah.
And think and look.
shut out from the world for a bit.
Yeah, or just
and-
not think and just look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've started taking pictures of loads of things now. That's like my thing. So my camera roll at the moment is just full of like little random things that I've seen, which is quite nice.
So she's proper going Kardashian route, and yeah.
Well, I guess I am, yeah.
There we go.
My God. People do say I look like Kendall. So, but I feel like I might be giving a little bit of Lara Raj from Cat's Eye.
Yes, I know who you mean. Yeah.
Do you know who I mean? The Asian one. Oh, wait, no, they're all Asian, aren't they? South Asian one.
Yeah, I was about to say.
The Indian one.
I don't know a lot about Cat's Eye, but I know
feel like I'm
a
giving
basic
her-
amount.
There's only 4 of them left now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like I'm giving a bit of. Do you watch Disney? I love Disney. Do you watch Disney? That's a no. Okay, I'm just going to talk to them.
Yeah.
Basically, if you watch Hunchback of Notre Dame, right? Esmeralda, icon. But what a scary film that is.
Yeah.
It's traumatic, that film. I didn't realise how scary it was. My friends and I watched it recently on tour and went, oh, should we watch this after a tech run? And went back and watched it, and it was one of the most terrifying films I've ever seen. So if you like horror, but
There
want
we
the
go.
softness of an animation, watch The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I feel like it's only a matter of time until like A24 get their hands on the concept of
They had something
Hunchback.
recently, didn't they? What was it, The Back Room?
Backrooms, which I still really want to go and see.
I've not seen it.
I really want to.
Somebody saw Evil... No. Death... No. What's that one? The one that came out... Evil Play Dead, Dead Play Dead Die... Anyway, don't go and watch it. It's crap, apparently.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But whichever one that is, Play Dead Play It's like the sequel of something.
Is it like?
It's really gory.
Is it the sequel?
Dead play burn, dead die.
Oh, what was that? So was it?
No, evil play dead. It's something like that.
Yeah,
it's something like
some
that.
combination of those words.
Yeah, it's something like that. It's something along the lines of, apparently it's really gory but really funny, and it's not the horror that they think it is.
Yeah.
But there is a new Insidious coming out, and that I cannot wait for, because I'm really into like paranormal stuff, because I do believe in like spirits and ghosts and demons and stuff.
Yes, Dad, not so much. Me and Mum, very much into that world.
I'm so into that world.
Funny enough, to the point where just last week, it was just last week, did a whole sage cleanse of the house. I fully did all that. I have, in the past, I have channeled as well.
No!
Yes.
Like the woman from Insidious? No, like the woman from The Conjuring.
Not quite as malicious
No,
or
but
gory,
can you
but
like make like a circle and like channel spirits?
no, I'm more.
'Cause you're incredible.
I'm more Oda Mae Brown.
Oh, you should put that in your. You should. That should be your talent show. When you're on Drag Race, you should do a Ouija board. That would be funny as hell.
Just go out there and just fully. Yep, I know.
Start speaking in tongues and spirits.
There we go.
Yeah. Curse the judging panel.
Yep, that's my talent show. So Drag Race, if you are listening.
Babe, TM. No
Get
one
us
else
on.
can do that now, because I've curated it for Kenzie. If we see you doing that now on TV, we know that it's copywritten, honey. It's
Exactly.
copywritten. Someone who edits this?
Me.
Period. So just put it in asterisk that it's copywritten just underneath, just here somewhere over the cushions.
Editor
Maybe block
slash
the
me.
fan.
Yep, there we go.
Editor, if you could do that. But yeah, so I think that's incredible. Oh my God, wow.
Yeah, and it was my granddad, of all people.
No. Ah. Can you do it for me? Does it really take it out of you? What's your what?
To
How
be
do you feel
honest,
after?
I've not done it in a long time. When I did do it, it was literally
Did you intentionally do it?
I had to welcome it. That's part of the thing. You do have to have an open mind for it. But yeah, for the most part of it, I was out of it.
I'll be able to tell him in the end.
Yeah, after it, I fully had to go to Mum and be like,
What happened?
What did I say?
Wow.
Yeah.
That is incredible. I think, so there's something like that happens when I've gone to like it's a Hindu festival just before Diwali called Navratri. It's like a 9-night thing. And there is a puja, which is a prayer, like a deity prayer to the deity there. And I've seen people being taken by the spirit of the deity. And I saw once a gentleman that was taken by this deity crack a coconut on his head and have no idea that he was doing it. And for those of you who may not know, coconuts are very, very hard.
Yes.
They're insanely difficult to penetrate, if you will.
With consent, of course.
Well, I don't know if there was consent.
Well, there we go.
So that's a whole other conversation.
Yeah.
But yeah, and he was like doing the whole thing, and the people were going over to him and being blessed, and then he fainted and she was gone. Although, side note, he was gay. So I don't know if it was an attention-seeking thing, but I commend him for his theatrics.
Oh, yeah.
But that's incredible. I'm actually, because I think that I have a bit of an eye. I feel very attuned to the spiritual world, and I feel I have a third eye, and I see things, and I have had dreams in the past in which things have then happened after these dreams have happened.
Yeah.
I'm also incredible at knowing when somebody's with child,
Oh, okay.
which is a weird thing.
Yeah.
I know when someone's with child, and I know what gender the child is because I've seen it in a dream. Isn't that weird?
I love stuff like that.
So recently, all my friends decided to get pregnant at the same time. And
Nightmare for gift giving.
yeah, it's like a heterosexual thing.
Yeah.
And they all got pregnant, and I had vivid dreams of them being pregnant and holding their children. And I told them all, I said, I think this is what you're having. I had a dream. And sure enough, 2 out of 3 thus far have been correct.
Yeah.
And I think it's incredible. But I think I've got a connection.
What's the thing? There was someone that we used to like be friends with.
Somebody that you used to know.
Yeah, someone that we used to know. It was Gautier.
We haven't got the rights.
Yeah, we were friends with Gautier. And
it's a lot of money.
But yeah, and they were a psychic medium, like they had fully done the training, etc. Whereas I'm just like casual. I'm just like, oh yeah, there's one.
It's just given possession.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And one of the things that she said to myself and Mum was that everyone is born with that ability, but as you sort of go from like childhood to adulthood, that sort of gets knocked out of you. So a lot of that training of, mediumship, etc., is just re-engaging with that lost part of yourself that is open to it. So yeah, I mean, I
love that. I'm fully for that.
And I mean, I know there's probably a lot of people that are skeptical of it because, it's all.
But it's okay.
I always like mock parody like Dad saying like, oh, it's all just woo-hoo and all of that. But I'm a science person as well. Like I'm very much, I believe in science first and foremost, etc. But I believe it that way because energy can be created, it can't be destroyed. So like when we die,
energy never leaves.
Where is that energy going?
Is it going?
It's got to go somewhere.
I know.
So that's how I believe.
And I believe in signs a lot.
Yes.
I believe in seeing signs. I believe in like if something's going on, then like a song plays or something like that, or something along the lines of. Then I really do believe in that as a sign.
Yeah. Even if it's just coincidence, if it gives you some direction or that in life, who cares?
Yeah, it's not harming anyone, is it?
Exactly.
You're not going around like... Although...
Oh.
I watched this true documentary thing.
Yes.
I don't know if you've seen it. I think it's called The Bihari Murders or something like that. Anyway, what happened is there was a family of 11 living in a home, in an apartment in India, and the next day they were all found hanging by saris and they were all found dead and nobody knew why, and so on and so forth. Anyway, you might want to fast forward this just in case you want to watch it. It's on Netflix.
Yep, spoiler alert.
It was a limited series. I don't know if it's still there, but yes, spoiler alert. The gentleman that conducted this mass thing was possessed or was channeling his father's spirit.
Damn.
In saying that his father was watching them and the energy of him was still around, and that that he said in order for them to cleanse from sin, they had to do this ritual. But I can only speak to you through this one son.
Damn.
Near enough, he didn't come back to save them and they all died. But...
Yeah. That's a bit of a problem.
You make your own mind up about that.
Yeah.
I think it was just a lot of psychological trauma. But I do believe in, like, regeneration.
Oh, yeah.
I do believe in reincarnation. And I do believe that we go somewhere. I feel like I used to have this thing where I get a lot of deja vu. Do you?
Yes.
I think that's like a psychic thing.
It's very... I've been getting it quite a bit recently as well.
Yeah.
And it'll be the most mundane scenario.
Right.
I'll just like walk into my studio, but it'll be like, I've done this exact thing before. Like that was there, that was there, that was
Smell
there.
like this, look like this kind of thing.
Yeah. It's so weird. Like
I have a feeling. I used to have this like silly little theory that have you ever had that thing where you feel like someone's calling your name and you go, "Did someone just say my name?" I have a theory. Yeah.
Get your tinfoil hats on, people.
Yeah, everyone, this is the whole thing. Start leaving glasses of water everywhere. I have a thing, where I used to believe that right now, this isn't real.
Yeah.
I'm in a coma, right? I used to honestly think this, that I'm in a coma, and every single time I can kind of think that I can hear my name, it's people trying to wake me up.
I've had that exact same thing.
No, shut up.
And it will be either someone, it sounds like someone's calling my name, or it will be like random food smells.
That's what I mean.
I used to have it in my old workplace so often. No one would be cooking anything.
It's like, this isn't real. It's like Live on Mars.
And I'd just be like, someone's just come into like my hotel room. That'd be nice. Hospital room with like cafeteria food.
That's what I mean.
And that's what I
but
can
how
smell.
great of an idea is that?
There-
That's what happens. And then when I leave this realm, I wake up and I'm now living that life.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my theory. Well, it was a theory until I told my partner that I had this theory, and he went, "What? So we're all just in like the same coma?" I said, "No, but like we're like I don't know what it is. Maybe we're asleep and I'm in space or whatever." It's like that film. What's that film with Ryan Gosling in it?
Oh,
That was a really good film.
I know which one you mean. Yeah.
And he woke
Can't
up and
remember.
no one else did, or everyone else did, and you know what I mean.
It's
Anyway,
also a
I'm
little
not
bit
very good.
Matrixy as well. And
Yeah, I'm into that. Maybe we're the ones.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. I'm just gonna have a sip of water.
No, that's all good.
Thank you so much. I got the posh glass,
There we go. See?
not the posh straw though. Let that be known on record.
we can only push it so far.
Yeah, but it does match the microphone and the cushions.
See?
So it's attention to detail. That's how you say it.
You wouldn't believe I'm a designer. But no, maybe it's not comas. Maybe it's all like the multiverse theory as well. But
I do think that there are other versions of us.
oh, there's got to be.
Like, you know, in Spider-Man,
Yeah.
I think that's us as well.
Yeah. There's
But anyway,
a
we
version
digress.
of me out there right now that's doing exactly what Lady Gaga's doing. So it's nice to think.
We should move on.
Yeah.
There was a massive awkward silence there.
Pointed silence in the room. But, you know, I think that's a good place now to cut to an ad break. So while we ponder the curiosities of the
great.
universe, we shall leave you with this short intermission. Bye, my lovelies. Goodbye. This podcast is sponsored by Kaleidoscope. Discover upcoming events, projects, and ways to get involved at kaleidoscope.uk. Hello, Internet. It is me, Kenzie Blackheart of Hot House Drag. And if you are looking for another way to join in with Hot House Drag, then may I please direct your attention to our brand new Patreon page. From there, you can find bonus exclusive content from our shows, as well as the HotCast. And depending on your tier that you sign up to, you can also get discount tickets for our in-person shows, as well as a number of other fantastic benefits. So please be sure to go and look at our Patreon page. That is patreon.com/hothousedrag, and we will see you there. Goodbye, my lovelies. This podcast is sponsored by Atelier.BLACKHEART. Oh wait, that's me. Now, if you've seen the HotCast, which chances are you most likely have, then you have seen my work. I am always very proud to say that 99% of what I wear in drag is made by me. The other 1%, we don't talk about her. And now I am offering my services to you because on top of being your illustrious podcast host, producer of an award-winning drag company, and everything else that I do, I am now offering my services to you as a costume and fashion designer. Whether you are a queen, king, thing, singer, dancer, or acrobat, everyone, every discipline, and every size are welcome. The process is easy, and I talk directly with you throughout it. After a consultation, a 3D render of a size-accurate model of yourself is made, and then construction is done in a clean, smoke-free and pet-free studio. And may I also say pricing is very fair and reasonable in comparison to other houses and studios. Trust me, those people can get very expensive. So get in touch today. DM on Instagram or Facebook at Atelier.BLACKHEART for all information. Thank you, me, for sponsoring this podcast.
Are you looking to get even more Hot House goodness into your life? Then follow us on all of our social media channels to stay up to date with our latest news and events. Or you can visit our website at hothousedrag.co.uk to find out more and buy your tickets for our next fantastic show. See you there, my lovelies.
Hello and welcome back to the show. I am still joined on the sofa by the ever iconic Dosa Cat.
It's true, I am.
Yeah, you really are.
I am. I'm
You
upright now. Before I was there, slouched. This sofa eats you.
It does.
And I'm glad about it. I love a sofa that eats me.
It's lovely during the evening, but when I'm recording, it's not good for my posture on camera.
No, which is why I had to sit up.
Yeah, don't blame me. But with that, we go on to the first segment of this part, which is audience questions.
I was expecting a... Oh, maybe that'll happen post. Will that happen in edit? Do you have a little...
Oh yeah, we got jingles and...
Oh!
Yeah, the editor, me.
I do watch this show.
Yes.
Go on.
Avid viewer.
I love this jingle.
So audience questions is the part where you lovely people out there get to submit questions to our very lovely, gorgeous guests. And thank you for doing so.
I can't believe people actually submitted questions. I remember actually messaging. I think I was talking to your mother at the time. Was I talking to your mother or you?
It could have been either.
It was either. I said, are people actually submitting questions? And I just got a reply back going, yeah, they are. And I was like, cool.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised some of the people that
I'm very surprised.
Some of the things that get submitted as well.
I know.
So yeah, I mean, starting off with one from Kate.
Hello, Kate.
And she asks, how does it feel to be such a baddie babe?
Oh, very good. Yes.
Yeah.
That's my answer. How does it feel? It feels great. Dosa Cat really allowed me to find my sensuality and sexuality and then kind of really become this courtesan that I always knew I was. Mm-hmm. I think that's what I was in my previous life.
Yeah.
Was a courtesan in the Mughal Empire, which is why my classical Indian dance, it all kind of drove me to this. And this is kind of being a courtesan.
Yeah, modern day.
We work in these dimly lit places and all these men are watching us and it's kind of lovely, actually. Oh God, I hope my family don't see this. But I really enjoy it. I tell a lot of my stories with my eyes. I use my hands a lot. Oh, hello. And I feel that I kind of have that, you know, and I think that that's how it feels. It feels like I was always supposed to be here doing it. And I feel just pussy.
When it feels right, it feels right.
It just feels pussy. Do you know what I mean? I love it. But yeah, I don't know. It's crazy to think that I'm a baddie. I never ever thought of myself as one. But then when people kind of say it, well, you kind of go, oh yeah. There's only a few of us that are true baddies.
Yeah.
Other people like to play dress up. So... carry on, next question.
And that's on period.
That's on, you know who you are.
I'll get the name after.
Name names.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, go on.
Our next question comes from Alex, and they ask, favourite EastEnders storyline?
Is this because I do EastEnders?
I presume so.
Okay, so as context, Carrot Drag and Dan Egg have this show, and Oz, I don't know the rest of your name, Oz, very handsome, but they do a show called EastBenders, and we've performed it quite a few times. And my first time round, I was Zainab Masood. My second time round, I was the lesbian doctor. I think my third time round, I'm going to be Priya. Basically anyone brown. But we love it.
Yes.
My favourite EastEnders storyline. I've seen so many. I think my favourite one was Stacey and Max's affair. And even though she was with Bradley, the son, and she was sleeping with the father and all of that was going on. And then they all found out during Christmas and Tanya was there and Jack Branning and everyone. And that I loved. I loved that.
Yeah.
Because I have a massive crush on Max Branning. He's my guilty pleasure. My Max Branning crush, Jake Wood. Is that his name? Jake would, and so would I. So if Jake's watching,
which
he of course does,
he is right now.
I think that was my favorite storyline. Yeah, okay, fine, we had the gay one. Sonia giving birth on the sofa, that was iconic.
Yes,
but these are all really old storylines that I watched when I was young. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I loved those. That's my favorite one. The Brannings, Stacey and Max.
There we go. There you go, Alex.
You're welcome, Alex. Come to the show in November.
Yes. Plug. Just Plug it.
I don't know when it is, but I've just booked myself for it on a public sphere. No, I am booked for it. They told me I was, so.
And
it's like a fidget spinner, isn't it?
I know, it's...
So you just sit here stroking this?
Sometimes, yeah, some episodes.
Anyway.
Yeah. So our next question comes from Anonymous, and they ask, what made you decide to be a bearded in drag?
Okay.
What made you...
English is a hard language.
Yeah, what made you decide to be bearded in drag? Yeah.
I think that I enjoy the androgyny of it.
Yeah.
As I've progressed in my drag, I've had different styles of beards, different gradients of beards. I mean, at the moment, I do still have a beard, but I think it's kind of not as seen as much as it was maybe when we first met.
No.
And I think it's interesting. I mean, I started off having no beard, and then I did a show, an EP launch for an artist, a queer Pakistani artist called Leo Kalyan, who you must look up, who you might have seen on TikTok doing like Indian vocal versions of famous songs and like popular songs. And I did that EP launch, and because Leo was so androgynous and like had a beard and long hair and was growing the hair and stuff, I was like, well, I should do that, because if I'm being you in a different form, I should do that. And when I did that, I kind of went, oh, hang on a second, I think I might be onto something here. And then I sort of just carried that on.
Yeah.
And I think what's interesting, and a lot of the girls say this to me, when I perform, the beard goes. Because I'm so adamant in being a high feminine style of performance and very high femme in everything I do on stage, you lose the beard.
Yeah.
And it disappears completely. And it works. And I think that it's just interesting to have that gender bend, because Dosa Cat is a version of who I am. I shouldn't rid myself completely from my persona, nor should my persona be so distant from my actual person. Mm-hmm. And I think that they stem from a place of authenticity and realness within us. And
100%.
She represents my high femme energy.
Yeah.
And she represents that courtesan that's built inside of me and my previous existences. So that's what kept me bearded, because I was like, actually, it's more interesting to, you know, look like a Pakistani politician performing Doja Cat. Like, I think it's fun. And there you have it.
Never did you any harm?
No.
So, there we go.
Did Pakistan a lot of harm, though? We're not talking about that.
No, exactly. Our next question comes from Ophelia, and they ask, best performance tips, and then bracket, P.S. I saw you perform at the Clapham Grand, gagged.
Which time? Best performance tips. Know who you are as a performer. Know what your strengths are and stick to that.
Yes.
Don't try and be anyone else, because it's really boring. When you try and do other people's drag, you don't have your own drag, and you aren't your own person, and you aren't your own performer. And I think it's very evident to see people trying to be other people, and that's really sad. I think that, like, when I've performed at the Clapham Grand, I've always done something different at the Clapham Grand. It's never been the same performance twice. And that's because when I'm given the privilege and the honor to perform on such a large stage as a support act for somebody that's won Drag Race or been on Drag Race or, you know, is coming to this country, I want to showcase my best work.
No, of course.
And obviously, Ophelia, I don't know which one you saw, but, you know, I performed... Who was it? It was Anitra. And I performed with 6 dancers and did a song that barely anybody knew called by Vatican Jail, which is still hands down, I think, one of the best performances I've ever done in my life. And I didn't really dance that much. Mm-hmm. They danced more than I did, but I was portraying this siren and this woman that was fallen in love, and she was building this harem of men. And my narrative in my mind was, but there was the one man that turned her into this siren. And this is the story you're seeing. Whether or not anyone understood, I could give a damn.
Exactly.
Because they thought it was over for everyone after that. No disrespect to anybody that shared that stage with me, but I headlined that night, and everyone knows it. And it's like, I just feel like you always need to be aware of what your strengths are.
100%.
There are certain individuals who look incredible on stage, then do that.
Yeah.
Do a ballad.
Thank you.
Stand there and do what you need to do. Do you know what I mean? If you have arthritic hips, don't high kick. That's what I'm saying to you. You don't need to be doing all of that all the time. I don't, you know, I can split every so often, but I don't split. I don't dip as much. I don't do as many stunts and tricks. I know that I'm an incredible dancer. That's not an issue. But I know that I can also sell a story. So I know that I can sensually walk over to someone for an 8 to 12 count, and it's exactly who Dosa Cat is. So know who you are, and that is the best performance tip I can give for anyone.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that nails it on the head.
Yeah, don't copy other people.
Amen. Our next question comes from Ivy, and they ask, where did you learn to dance, and how did that translate through drag?
My parents, my mother put me into dance classes when I was young. And that's basically, it's not a very interesting story. I started learning all the classical forms. Then I just learned commercial. Then I kind of stuck to my classical forms in lyrical and contemporary and classical Indian dance. And then I kind of just picked up from classes and workshops. And that's how it came into my drag. I just kind of threw my body around and it worked. And then I became that girl.
Yeah.
And then I brought my, I brought my classical Indian dance elements into my Western style of movement. When I do like lap dances and chair dances and classical Indian dances and things like that, like it's commercialized, I would say. It's like a Western gaze upon an Eastern form.
Yes.
And vice versa. So like when I do, you know, my Pussycat Dolls mix or whatever, when I do my Pretty Girl Press mix, which everyone knows me for, and, you know, things like that, like I do that with elements of classical Indian dance in it. You see it in my angles, my hands, my eyes, my everything. So yeah.
Perfect.
That's how it works.
And to be fair, that's a perfect segue to the next question, which comes from Anonymous, a different one.
Anonymous.
Another one.
Do you remember that song? Bobby Valentino?
No, I don't actually.
Why you gotta be anonymous? No? Never mind, carry on.
Sounds like my past experiences on Grindr before Jake.
Not in front of the parents.
Oh, they don't care.
They know, don't they?
I've said worse on stage.
I know, that's what I think is crazy.
Yeah.
Not crazy, but I think I have to commend parents. Just a quick one.
Yeah.
Just a quick PSA. I have to commend the parents that come to drag shows because we say horrible things.
We say some shit.
Whether they be true or not, it doesn't matter. We say horrible things on stage and they have to sit there and listen.
Not even just your own child, you know, they've got to sit through other people saying it as well.
I mean, anyway, that was my PSA to all parents.
Yeah, there we go. Right, so yes, Anonymous. Asks, is there a part of your culture that you're particularly proud you get to showcase within your drag?
Yeah, my classical stuff, I think, is my, is what I love doing. Did I do that? No, I didn't.
No, you didn't, I don't think.
Did I do a classical piece at yours?
No.
I did 2 drag performances. Well, I mean, classical, you know what I mean.
Yeah. No, there was...
No, I didn't. I didn't.
I remember there was a clip from Gaga Sex Dreams.
Yeah, that was Pretty Girl Pressed.
Yes.
I can't believe I'm telling you this, but I've had a couple of drinks and oh my God. Yeah, that's Pretty Girl Pressed. Yeah, I think being able to showcase classical Indian dance has been incredible. I recently did a show for Heavenly Bodies in which I did I Love You by Billie Eilish as a classical Indian dance. I love doing that. Yeah. I think it's beautiful. I think it's really exciting because I think running is the one that everybody really knows me for, the classical Indian dance I do to that. And it's like taking elements of things that you would understand, but showing you in the way that I do it.
Yes.
I think that's important. If you have a different culture, you should celebrate it.
100%.
But I also don't think that it's also, sorry, just quickly just to say as well, I also don't think I don't have to always be brown.
No, of course.
And I think that's important as well.
No, of course. You get to be everything.
Yeah.
Like, by all means, like showcase your culture and your heritage, etc. But you also get to be the Baddie Babe.
Yeah. Like I don't think it's important to always, you already know, as soon as I step on stage, you know I'm brown.
Exactly.
So why do I then all of a sudden have to do a like I don't have to do any of that. You already know that I'm brown. Do you know what I mean? I can see that you're a white queen. Do I expect Sweet Caroline or whatever the bloody hell it's called? No, I don't. Do you know what I mean? You shouldn't be expecting these things.
No.
Just because I look like, shut up, it's stupid. But also, if I want to do it, then I will.
Yeah, exactly.
And I do, because I perform at this gay Asian night, or queer Asian night called Desi Boys that happens once a month in London, Vauxhall. And there I really get to be brown, which is lovely because everybody there is. But then there are times where I'm just like, but we don't always have to be brown. I know it's a celebration of it and we should absolutely celebrate our heritage, but you don't always have to be, that's not my only heritage. I grew up on 90s rap and hip hop and R&B and pop and, you know, Born to Make You Happy by Britney Spears is one of my favorite songs. Like, it's like, I should be able to do that. But if I'll do it what do you want me to do in a sari? It doesn't make sense. Shut up. But that's what you do. Celebrate your culture. That was my answer.
Yeah, there we go.
To Anonymous.
Two things can be true at the same time.
Absolutely.
And our final question comes from Amelia.
Hi, Amelia.
And they ask, which pop star would you want to dance for next?
Tinashe.
Work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tinashe is my next goal. I'd love to dance for her.
I feel like she's having a bit of a moment at the moment. Yeah.
Thank God.
She escaped from the Kia asylum.
She needs her flowers.
Yeah.
I'm sick to death of people not giving her flowers. Tinashe, I mean, Doja Cat doesn't have any, so it would be irrelevant. But Tinashe, Kalani.
Yeah.
Oh, Victoria Monet. Have you seen her dances?
Yes.
Annoyed. I think that would be it. But I think Tinashe, I would love to dance for her. She would be iconic.
Great performer as well, though.
I know, she really is.
Yeah.
She's stunning and it annoys me.
Yeah. Tinashe, if you're listening / watching right now,
I could be on stage with you. I feel like I've got a chance of being on stage with Dua Lipa. I feel like I think Dua Lipa would really rock this.
Yeah.
Because she likes that, doesn't she? She likes differences in her dances, I've noticed.
Yeah.
She had a really beautiful, I want to say they were East Asian performer with really long black hair that was dancing with her. And I was like, that could have been me, man.
Do you know who else I think would really appreciate that sort of area as such?
Yeah.
Madonna.
Yeah, I'm just not a Madonna fan.
Fair enough.
Sorry, everyone. I do love some of her songs.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't go and watch her.
But no, we don't have to like every artist on earth, so.
No.
But she has done some really lovely stuff.
If you could cast me for a pop star, who would it be?
Madonna.
Oh, work.
Yeah.
Who would you want to perform behind? Or for? If you could.
I mean, shock horror to no one, probably Gaga. I know all the choreography already, so.
Maybe Gaga, that'd be fun, wouldn't it?
Otherwise, I would love to just like come out on stage and just not strictly choreograph, just dance behind her.
But you could be like, you could be your version of Bob for Madonna. Like that kind of thing. If you could do that, because he didn't dance.
I would love to do that for like Sophie Ellis-Bextor.
There you go.
I love that woman.
There you go.
So if I could do that and just like be behind her, just, you know, grooving while she's doing a little...
Crying at the Discotheque, is that her song?
One of them, yeah.
That's a
Murder on the
tune.
Dance Floor.
Crying at the Discotheque is a big tune.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that for you. I see that for you. Because you could be like an MC, a compere for a star.
Oh, yeah.
If you didn't want to dance.
Yeah, I could be the drag queen that randomly bursts into her kitchen disco and...
Do you see all those queens doing Harry Styles?
Yes, yep. Couple of our southeast
sisters,
people, yep, did it. So
fun.
So Tinashe and Sophie Ellis-Bextor, if you're listening / watching,
Because they're the best of friends.
yep, or if anyone knows them, you know, you never
I'd
know
like to
who's
do
listening
that.
these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, get us on.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah. But with that's audience questions. Thank you for submitting yours.
Thank you.
Be sure to look on our socials for your next opportunity to do so.
Yeah.
But with that, we go to the next segment of the episode, which is the hot seat.
Oh, I look good, huh?
Yeah. So the hot seat is a quick fire rapid round. I say quick fire rapid, take as much time as you want, to be honest. It's
No, we should do it quick.
Oh, we're going for another record.
Oh, have you? Oh, yeah, you've got record. Oh, I did see this. You have got a record.
We've got one record so far. We don't know how long it actually took.
I think I actually saw, I can't remember who it was, but the person was like, no, I will beat this record.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny. That made me laugh.
Shout out to Wavy Diasley.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
You are my sister.
Right, so we're going for another record.
I don't know if we are, but go on.
There we go.
I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings.
We'll see what happens.
Okay, go on.
So, what is your
I'm scared.
favourite word?
Sorry. God, sorry, I got really nervous. Oh, I feel really hungry all of a sudden. Okay, go on.
Work. What's your favourite word?
Cantankerous.
Work. What is your least favourite word?
No, I actually really like that word. Oh, no.
Yes. What turns you on creatively, spiritually, or emotionally?
Uniqueness and shit that makes me go, whoa.
Yeah. In the same regard, what turns you off?
Political drag for politics' sake.
Perfect. What sound or noise do you love? What sound or noise do you hate?
Oh, yeah. Stomach that shit. It's pissing me off.
Yeah. Who is that sexy to? No one. What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
A florist.
Perfect. What profession would you not like to do?
A prison officer.
And if heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Ooh, you did that.
Perfect.
That was quite quick.
That was. I don't know if it would be number one, but it's definitely
we need to
top three.
We need to deduct points because we were talking too much. You were talking too much. I didn't. So. I think
Taking out the Kenzie time penalties.
Yeah, thank you.
We're getting into Formula One territory now.
Yeah.
FIA are going to get involved.
I also would like God to go, thank God you're here. We have got some catching up to do.
Yeah.
That would be nice. Bitch, where you been?
Yeah, I feel like she would as well.
She'd look at me and she'd go, thank God you're here, Raheem. Bloody hell have we got things to catch up on. And I'd be like, ooh, tell me everything, bitch.
Girl.
Not that God's a bitch. God, you're not a bitch.
Yeah. Well.
If God is a DJ then?
Perfect. There we go.
Oh, you're going to finish it off?
No. I
Are
know
you
the song.
enough
I know the song, yeah, but...
Who's it by? Pink. Well done. Yeah.
I was going to say Faithless.
Oh my God. If God is a DJ, then life is a...
Nightclub.
Right. Leave it in the comments below if you know what I'm talking about. If God is a DJ, then life is a blank. Oh, it's like we're playing Snatch Game. If you know what the answer is, put it in the comments below. And the first person to get 10 likes on it will get a Kenzie Blackheart pin.
Which doesn't even exist yet, but
once it does, you will get one.
I'll 3D print something.
There's a 3D printer and they will print it because I can see it. It's off now. Do they know what you're making? No, it's a surprise. Tune in for season 3. What season is this?
It's not even a season. It's just we go on until...
Oh, well, tune in for next season.
Tune in the autumn.
Tune in the autumn, yeah.
But yes, thank you again for coming on this way and
thank you for
joining
having me. It was a lovely time.
But we will finish this episode
with
happy endings.
A happy ending.
Happy endings. I thought we were just doing like one word each now.
We should. We're so in sync. Maybe we should co-host the next one.
There we go.
Who's on next? Oh, you'll have to tune in and find out.
Exactly.
Maybe we should co-host. We can put them in the middle. That'd be quite funny, wouldn't it?
Yeah, just both of us. Just like, what do you think?
Yeah, so carry on about your business. Why do you do that?
Tell us about it. And then the rest of the time, we're just me mugging the camera.
What's quite nice is that there was nothing controversial for like no reason in this. I feel like certain individuals now at the moment are just doing controversy for controversy's sake, aren't they?
Just to get the old clickbait and
it's boring. Anyway.
We don't do that here. We do
This is nice. It's happy.
Happiness and positivity.
I love that.
Which is what Happy Endings is about. It's our light-hearted, positive way to finish the episode. That was a very good segue. I love that. You've got the job. So yes, for example, my one for this episode, which I've totally not thought about, but because it's brought up earlier in the episode, I will just say horror movies. I do love a horror movie. Don't get to watch them that often because no one else in the family likes them.
Why don't you just watch them? Can't you get your partner to watch them with you? You have a partner, no? Oh no, the audience are laughing.
So, Jake, I'm sorry, I don't care. There was one time, not too long ago, just very recently, We tried to watch Final Destination Bloodlines.
Okay.
That's my area of horror. I like Final Destination, Saw, that sort of stuff. So
Gore.
it's not even the most, I would say, jump scare-ish of franchises. It's just more blood, guts and gore. I say I really want to watch it. Dad's happy to watch it. We've been to the cinema to watch them before together. And Jake overhears that and goes, oh, I'll watch it with you. And we know that what he's like. And we go, are you sure? He goes, yeah, no, absolutely. I want to watch it with you. Okay. So we put it on. And I don't know if you've seen Bloodlines.
I haven't. But I've seen Final Destination, so I know it's...
Yeah. There is one bit not too far into the movie, to be honest, where...
Spoiler.
And it's not even the most, like... You can see that it's happening. It's going to be coming. Like, you see the build-up. It's like one of them Rube Goldberg machines where, like, the thing hits the thing and then...
Yeah.
You can tell it's going to happen. Basically ends with a person getting impaled with a metal rod through the back of the face.
Okay.
Jake screams bloody murder into my ear.
What time of day is this?
Daytime, wasn't it?
No, it's evening, but it wasn't...
It was barely the evening.
Early evening, yeah.
Okay,
Early
so the sun
evening.
was still out.
Yeah.
Okay.
He screams bloody murder into my ear. And that's it. No, turn it off now. Yeah, he's had enough now. Bless him.
How old is Jake?
He is 26.
What star sign is he?
Capricorn.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Capricorns are supposed to be quite like fine with things because they're so regimented in their ways and they're kind of like emotionless when it comes to certain things. My moon is in Capricorn, which is why I know this.
He's definitely
What
not...
size are you?
Pisces.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a Cancerian.
Very indecisive.
But we're water signs. We're ebb and flow.
Exactly.
But Pisceans are so indecisive. And they are creatively everywhere, but not anywhere at once.
Oh,
if
yeah.
that makes
I've
sense.
got my finger in many different pies
Yeah.
at one time.
Gorge.
And then there's Mum, who is Scorpio.
Oh, my mother's a Scorpio. I
Very
love
fiery.
Scorpio mothers. Oh, they are the best women in the world. They really are. My grandmother's a Sagittarius. My other grandmother's a Piscean. She's Pisces, which is nice. But yeah, my mother's a Scorpio. And me and her are... It's us against the world, really. Scorpio mothers are fierce mothers.
Oh, yes.
What's your father? What are you?
Pisces as well.
Oh, two Pisceans in the house. Ooh.
It's a miracle we get anything decided.
Well, you would with a Scorpio involved. Well, no, but the Scorpios usually will just go along with what... Well, my Scorpio mother will make a decision, but then look at me and go, what do you think? And then if I don't make a decision, she'll just go along with the decision that I make. Scorpio mothers are so protective. Like, they just want to make the best decision for whoever they're speaking with, which I guess is a problem because you're so indecisive. That's good. And he's a Capricorn.
He is, yeah.
That's a good balance of people.
Nice mixture of people in my life.
Yeah. No. Is it my turn?
Yes, what's your happy ending for the episode?
Well, I've been thinking about this because this only got sprung on me as you pressed record. But I like the countryside. That's my happy ending.
Valid.
I recently went back home and went for a really long walk and was at a viewpoint and went on a walk yesterday as well. And I love the countryside. I love rolling hills. I love looking up into the sky and seeing a buzzard or a kestrel circling prey. I love like that whole kind of idea. So I love the countryside. That's my happy ending. I also really love the rain. I would like to say that.
Which
We haven't had much of. We had a spot of it, but
At
I
time of
love,
recording.
those are my two things. I'm allowed to have two.
Yeah, go for
Okay,
it.
great. So I'd like to say the countryside and I'd like to say rain.
Perfect.
Thank you.
I feel like that's just the perfect way to finish this episode.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hasn't it been a great time?
Thank you.
No, I was asking you.
I mean, well, I'm the one that put the shindig on, so
Are you having a good time? Have you had a good time?
I always have the best time.
Ew, that's so gross.
No, to be fair, I do genuinely love doing this. So,
you?
Yeah.
That's good.
Which helps. I mean, I'm the one that has to edit it all and stuff like that. So if I didn't love it,
We can call this a spiritual episode then,
Yes.
where we got deep and spiritual.
Which we sometimes have on the show.
Oh, you
so-
do? Oh, then I haven't brought anything new.
No, you have.
I have my beauty.
There we go.
Not that your other guests aren't beautiful. That sounds shady. Quickly cut it off before I start insulting people.
Yes, thank you again for joining me
Thank
on
you
this
so much
sofa.
for having me.
Would you like to tell the people out there where they can find you?
They know where they can find me.
And that's on period.
Conceited. No, I'm at that Dosa Cat on all platforms, I believe. So just find me on there. If you ever want to message me, please do. Don't really know what else to say.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, keep it locked in because Kenzie's going to start a new series in which they help you reconnect with your lost loved ones.
Yes.
And I can't wait for that. Maybe I'll host that with you.
Yeah, co-host.
Oh my God, maybe we'll do that.
Yeah.
Great. We'll call it, what should
Kenzie
we
and
call it?
Dosa's Spiritual Escape.
Kenzie Dosa. Yeah, it sounds like a retreat,
True.
doesn't it? We G, so you don't have to.
We
That's what it's
G
gonna
you
called.
up.
We G you up. Yeah, that's good actually.
There we go.
And then the tagline is we G, so you don't have to.
Perfect.
Copyright, editor.
Yeah, that'll be coming soon to Hot House Drag Media.
Maybe that's our
and
Halloween episode.
I mean, I do still need to record a Halloween episode at some point, so...
Maybe that's the Halloween. If you would like that to be a Halloween episode, leave a comment below.
Yeah,
and let us know that you want to see a spiritual episode for Halloween in which we can do tarot and maybe get one of those giant guitar picks in which we will find what the word is for that on the Ouija board.
Plectrum by Florence and the Machine.
But we can't sing it because we haven't got the funds or
No.
the royalties. We need to go now because...
Yes, we're getting a bit delulu.
And also, Kenzie's getting a lot of text messages.
Yeah, I think my boyfriend might have just left work, which is probably what that is.
Oh,
so.
here we go.
we
Right, let
go.
me get out of here then because I couldn't give a damn.
Bye.
The HotCast is a Hot House Drag UK production, hosted, produced and edited by Kenzie Blackheart. For more information, visit hothousedrag.co.uk or search for Hot House Drag UK on your chosen social media site. Thank you for listening.